Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be doing 5th anniversary predictions. Now everybody's doing this right now, but of course I want to give my opinion. We're going to do a quite early one, so we got maybe 15 days until the anniversary actually starts, and I feel like they could drop some hints because there's usually a countdown. So this list here is going to be a much more opinionated list rather than an accurate one, let's say. So for that being the case, everybody's opinion matters, maybe not, but of course what you want matters more than anything else, because that's what's going to make you summon. So let me know what you'd like to see for the anniversary. I'm going to assume there's 3 parts, so I suggest you should do the same part 1, part 2 and a part 3. LL, another LL, then Ultra. Thinking too much about the format is out there. They could do anything, but really and truly we only know what we have, so we're gonna do like that. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 50,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer, man. Let's actually get into the video now. This video here is gonna have full freedom, so obviously I'm just gonna start with the part 3 Ultra. I feel like this is everything that everybody wants. Like, let's be honest, if you're not mentioning either Ultra Vegito Blue, Ultra FSK, or Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Go GR, I don't know what you're looking for the anniversary, and I feel like it's guaranteed one of those 3. If it's anything else, I'd actually be in genuine shock. I feel like it has to be most likely a Fusion Warrior, and the only one that can keep up probably is a Gohan. So with that being said, my pick is Ultra Vegito Blue. Why? I'm a Fusion guy, but there's just a lot of like, I look at BLZ's art, man. This is beautiful. There's the other one that's like that released a while ago. Where is he? This one's nice as well. It's from the Reddit. It's just a little edit of I believe this is like a Goku. I think it's a Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Pretty tough. It's pretty tough. There's some nice ones on the internet, man. Things not to be overlooked. But more than anything, if I was confirmed to get Ultra Vegito Blue for the third part of the anniversary, the 5th anniversary, this is what I was talking about right there. This art was amazing. I would actually skip part 1 and 200%. Even though I'm guaranteed, and don't ask how I'm guaranteed, but I'm going to get Ultra Vegito Blue if he drops for part 3. But this is my most wanted request here, without a doubt. Nothing else I'd trade him for. This is like my highest request in Legends, period. There's nothing more that I want more than this. Even Super Vegito coming out, Super Go GR Blue, nah, they're not touching this guy here. I can see him being so cracked as well. Hey, I'm stalling too much, but hey, this guy is beautiful, man. Hey, Vegito Blue, that's my Ultra for the part 3. Now for part 2 or part 1, whichever way they want to do it, I feel like they should go USS. So I'm gonna put Goku and Frieza out here, and I would like this to be a tag unit so I don't have to go so deep on it. Yes, I will summon for them because it's Goku, but I'd probably just like get 1 copy and I'll call it, you know. Not a big fan of Frieza, at all. But I feel like this unit will be really hype because it like crosses over worlds. You know, it's not like the Saiyan race. This is like LOE, and you've literally got Saiyans. Like, that's gonna be the most powerful combination ever. But I do see them being a range type more than anything else, which is not in my favor. They could be a melee type as well. But again, I'm not even too fond on tag units anyways. I feel like tag units are the most overrated thing in the game. So I wouldn't be too much in favor of a tag unit anyways. But Go Freeze is one I'd actually want, just for some variety because of the tags. Goku's always nice, but having LOE to that mix would bring a lot more a bigger change to ranked PvP, generally speaking. So yeah, Tournament of Power, Goku and Frieza, man, they did their thing. I can't even lie. I have to actually get a different link because I can't show the images. The images on Google, if you type in Kefla, are kind of crazy. But Kefla is one I'd actually want, and I'd want her to be a transforming unit. I wouldn't just want her to be a regular unit. I don't care if she's a Legend Limited or Sparking. So I could see well, a Sparking, just a Sparking, or a Legends Limited Sparking. I mind either way. I don't want it to be an Ultra. That would be a letdown. Honestly, I think a lot of people wouldn't want that. But I'd want her to come as a unit, hopefully a transforming unit, so she starts in base form and then she goes to Super Saiyan 2. I think that'd really be cool. The rarity doesn't really matter as long as it's not an EX or a hero. I could see her being on the part 1 banner if it's USS based, so she'd be like the side unit or whatnot, 1% Sparking that way. Or she could actually be the main unit, because obviously we need our yearly Fusion Warrior. So I can see her being a Legend Limited as well, and then they drop like a Gohan in the part 3 or something. So just overall though, Kefla is just very nice overall. Like she cute or whatever. Patara's always go crazy, you know. Her fit's nice. W build. Shout out Kefla, man. I'll take one of those. I'll 14 star her as well. This one might be a sleeper, but maybe they might finish off the actual Boo Saga campaign with a Gotenks. Now, starting the anniversary that way, I don't think a lot of people will be happy, I'll be honest. But maybe in the part 2 they might just bounce back to it so they can drop a Gotenks, because they dropped a Super Boo, right? I don't know if you guys saw the Pencil Kage art, right? The Pencil Kage art where he actually did, like, if you look at Super Boo, the free-to-play one, he's actually screaming to the left, I believe, so he's screaming left, and then he drew actually the Gotenks screaming right back at Super Boo, just like how it happened in the anime. Well, they were facing off in the anime. So it's pretty cool if they would drop like a Legend Limit Gotenks. We haven't got a Gotenks in time, and all the Gotenks in the game are washed up. They're like so washed up. So I wouldn't be opposed to a Gotenks at all, actually. I'd actually pretty much love using him. I might 14 star him as well. Most probably will, just off the fact he's the Fusion Warrior. Hybrids get some juice as well. Maybe they could actually be of benefit to the Boo Saga actual tag, because that team actually has no buffs. They actually got nothing in the Boo Saga campaign. Like, the actual team as a whole is just a figment of everybody's imaginations, but the tag has more units now. We got like what, Boo Bros, they reran Ultra Super Geo recently. That's not even a new unit, but whatever. I think that's it actually. Super Boo, of course. I feel like I'm missing someone. Obvious Ultra Kid Boo. There we go. They gave Fat Boo 1% plat. Not too much going on. Super Saiyan 3 Goku got the 1% plat. Not really new units actually. It doesn't seem like a Super Saiyan 2 Goku Zenkai. Damn, they didn't even do that much. Or like, it didn't have a great impact on the game, let's say. So they did a bit, but it didn't have the biggest impact, so it doesn't really matter. But I think a Gotenks would be nice. Maybe not as a headliner for part 1 though. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. They should definitely avoid that, man. Avoid making this guy a part 1 unit, or they could make him like a dual LF, like so, like they do 2 banners at once and this guy's like one side. I could see that. Okay, I know this one's out of character for me, but if they do a USS banner, right, I really want them to drop a SSBE 1% sparking. Now, we have a MV 1% sparking, not 1, even 2, I believe. And we also have an LL one. We don't have an Ultra. So they do variations of units that are regular into actual LL. So I could see SSBE being regular sparking as well. But they need to make him good. I feel like they've actually sprinkled us pause with a lot of, like, let's say Vegeta clan units here and there. Not a lot of Vegeta. So they dropped what, the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks and the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. That's a tag unit. They've dropped the Super Saiyan Trunks that dropped with the second form Cell. They Zenkai'd SSBE, the LL. So like there's a few places where they've actually just dropped Vegeta clan characters. I could see them easily just dropping a 1%. But he needs to be good. He can't be like that Super Saiyan Blue transforming Vegeta that they have in the game. That's just so bad. Like when his health gets below 50%, like he's able to transform. Like what is that, man? They need to actually make a good unit. And I feel like an SSBE 1% sparking would bring people to summon on the banner. I actually like SSBE Vegeta's model as well in the game. Like, it's one of my favorite like models in the game. The blue on his hair is really appealing to me, and the muscles pause is actually dope build. It's actually a dope build in game. So yeah, it's a bit of a hot take. You probably didn't expect this from me, but shout out Vegeta, man. I do mess with this Vegeta, bro. I do be dissing Vegeta a lot, but Vegeta praise for today, man. Bring him justice. Bring him some justice, because I feel like it's just getting bad now, man. It's getting bad. Alright, so for this one, I'm kind of just mentioning it. If we don't get Ultra Vegeta or Blue, we should just get like a base form Vegito and make him an EX. I feel like we have the EX Gogeta. I think it's time. It's time. I'm not going to spend much time on this one. I don't need to explain why either, but we just came out the Boo Saga campaign, and I feel like just off the fact that we have an EX Gogeta, we should get EX Vegito as well, and that could actually be the Vegito for the actual anniversary. So then we can actually move along from that Ultra Vegito possibility, Ultra Vegito Blue possibility, and maybe leave that for something else. But hey, a base EX Vegito, it will keep the actual consistent theme of the fact that is we get a Vegito of some way, shape, kind, form every single anniversary without fail. First anniversary we got SV. Second we got Vegito Blue. Third we got the, I believe, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, sorry, the block range type one. The fourth, we got Ultra Super Vegito. So then we need some sort of Vegito. We need to keep it up, man. Legends, keep it up. You can't miss, man. You can't miss. I don't know the name of these guys, but I'm just gonna call them the Universe 6 Namekians because there's more than one of them. That could be like a quick tag unit or something. They could just add them into the game, to be honest. I feel like they've sprinkled a bit of regen all over the place as well. Second form Cell, top 5 cells, taking the game by storm. Zamasu was in the game for a long while, the blue one. Just a tiny bit of regen. The team is actually coming together as well. The 1% Fat Boo, Ultra Kid Boo, like they've got units here and there. So if we bring these Universe 6 Namekians, that might just put the icing on the cake. And again, I feel like everybody's assuming there's going to be some way, shape or form USS theme. So this could be a dope tag unit just to sprinkle for regen. It could actually put the icing on the cake for regen, giving them a unit that actually stands up tall. Because really and truly, this is not a unit I think people be hyped for. But if they're a really good 1% sparking tag unit, and I don't think we have a 1% sparking tag unit, like we don't. We have an EX tag unit, and I think the rest are LLs. If I'm missing somebody, let me know, but I don't think I am. So this could be like the first of its kind, and I feel like the guys that use regen would actually like this. I could actually see this in the game as well, and I'd want it in the game for the variety aspect of the game. I don't like seeing the same teams all the time. Rose hit me, blue card, UGB's gauge filling. My time skip is unbeatable, and this kid Boo's AoE green and endurance, man, get him out of here, man. Let's get some mix up. Let's get some mix up. But having 4 different ultras is actually pretty decent, to be honest. Alright, so I need a backup option, of course, and if I'm not taking VB, I'm taking an FSK. If you don't know what FSK stands for, it's Father, Son, Kamehameha. We got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. This guy would be an elite ultra. I feel like his art would be amazing. I don't know how they do it, but I can imagine seeing like the sparks of electricity just radiating from him. He'll be tough as hell. And like the ultra animation with like this lion would look amazing. FSK is going to be a hot one. I feel like a lot of people spend money on it. A lot of people spend their Chrono Crystals regardless. He's going to be OP as hell as well. He'll probably be the best unit in the game. Like, even if they drop the Ultra VB, I feel like if anybody's going to be stronger than him, it would actually be Gohan. So I'm just going to hold that in mind. This is like my backup option in case they don't drop VB, of course. But again, I feel like this is actually possible. They could just diverge, because they did drop a second form Cell out of nowhere, you know? Just saying. Alright, so I know this would crush many people's dreams, but I'm going to mention this with like a backup unit as well. So if they go like the movies route, I wouldn't want them to drop a Super Gogeta. I've been thinking about it, and he'll be a LL. He'll be like the part 2 unit. If they go movies, they will drop a Super Gogeta, Refusion Reborn Super Gogeta, and he could be the Fusion Warrior as well that we're meant to get almost every anniversary. But I could see them going like Janemba instead, you know? Like, he's the powerful opponent, regeneration. They've been sprinkling regeneration like I spoke about earlier. This is going to be my last thing I'm mentioning, by the way. I feel like movies could easily be the part 2 headliner, and I feel like nobody else is like more hype enough for like the anniversary overall. If they were to implement Janemba, they might change the format, so maybe drop 2 LLs for each part and then the Ultra for part 3, but that would be kind of crazy, and I don't know how much CC they would give out given that would be the case. I feel like it would just be a big flop and a complaint fest because nobody will have enough Chrono Crystals to actually suffice. But Janemba would actually be pretty cool. Not mentioning him for that reason, but I'm gonna say now, as an Ultra, he'd actually be amazing. He'd look good, but I don't think it's something we'd get. I don't think it's something anybody wants, really and truly. But an LL for Janemba with the counterpart of Super Gogeta would be nice. I think that's just something I'd like, but whether it's plausible, both, definitely not. I don't think it would happen both at once, but one of them for sure, man. Either Janemba, Super Gogeta, they would be like my part 2 options more than anything else. Alright, so if I'm gonna just take the list of the characters I mentioned, I'd probably go Freezer part 1. I'd mention a 1% sparking Kefla, and then I'd probably go the Namekians just to like mix it up as well, so that it's actually USS Saga, Universe Survival Saga, you know, as a whole. You get more units that are outside of Universe 7, they're not just Gokus, you know, outside of LL17. Part 2, I'd probably stick with the movies option, either Super Gogeta or Janemba. I feel like that could actually just mix things up as well and actually favor some of the tags that we've already got. And then for part 3, it would be the Ultra. I'd either go Vegito Blue because we got Ultra Goku Black, so it's the future thing, or I'd go for FSK, which is completely different. So Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and they might just add a bit of that in different places going forward around before the festival. So that's what I'd actually conclude with. But let me know what you guys think about that. It's just my wants more than anything else. So if I was formatting it, I think that's what I'd do. But of course, I'm not a dev, so maybe they shouldn't let me cook, you know. I'll do a better prediction video closer to the time, but this is just for one because we're quite early off. The countdown's gonna give some hints, of course. But let me know what you guys think. Press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 50,000 subscribers. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.